The top 10 costliest and most luxurious houses in the world. A luxury house has to be immaculate, absolutely spotless, said Richard Bourne. And that is all these outrightly luxurious and dead costly houses are about, from the beaches of Florida to the posh streets of New York and London, the locales of the royal family to that of metropolitan cities. So, these 10 costliest and most luxurious houses in the world, or luxury abodes, are all you would want to play forties with. The top 10 costliest and most luxurious houses in the world comprises houses of all kinds of tastes, elegance being the connector of all these. At number 10, Kensington Gardens Palace, London at $89.4 million, owned by Lakshmi Mittal. This is located in the Grand Street of West Central London, prized possession and elegance par excellence. Back then, it hit the news of being the world's most expensive. It has had noble previous occupants in Baron de Ruther, John Leach, the Freepolds and David Carlin. Now, these costliest and most luxurious houses list container is a house that has had great fortune. It is decorated with the same marble as that in the Taj Mahal. According to the historic royal palaces, Kensington Palace was once a small and suburban village known as Nottingham House. Moreover, new monarchs William III and Mary II chose this modest mansion in 1689 to be their country retreat. Over the years, Stuart and Georgian monarchs transformed the palace into a fashionable home for Britain's young royal families. At number 9, the Fleur de Lis Mansion in Los Angeles at $102 million, owned by David and Susan Saperstein. The next of the costliest and most luxurious houses list is this fabulous mansion, mostly spreading over a wide mass of land. The 45,000 square foot. It has 12 bedrooms and 15 bathrooms, so the extravagances are a 50-seat theater, a ballroom, a gym and a pool house. In fact, there is a 1,200-foot running track, a tennis court and even a guest house. To top it all, there is in fact a 200-yard drive away from the gate to the main house. This mansion was ideally modeled upon King Louis XIV's Palace of Versailles. Hence it was drawn into reality by the renowned architect Richardson Robertson III. At number 8, the Pinnacle Big Sky, Montana at $155 million, owned by Edra and Tim Blixseth. The picture says it's all. This opulent house mansion is set in the ski and golf country's Lodge Arena and is residence owned by the celebrated couple Edra and Time Blixseth. The Blixseth family owns the massive Yellowstone Club, a ski resort of Montana, belonging only to a filthy rich. Pinnacle has over 10 bedrooms with especially heated interiors such as the floor, room, and even the drive. It is reported that exist fireplaces in bedrooms of this house. Most noteworthy is their massive wine cellar. In addition, they also own a luxury hidden lift. The Palazzo d'Amore, Beverly Hills in California, ranks the seventh position at $195 million, owned by Jeff Green. In November 2014, this earthly Eden was called the most expensive residential complex in the United States. Moreover, it costs $195 million as per net worth. So this posh landmark stretches across 53,000 square feet of living space and has over 12 bedrooms, 25 bathrooms, and 24-car garage. Furthermore, it has luxuries such as a 5,000 square foot master suite, bowling alley, 50-seat movie theater, and discotheque. Taking a complete dip in affluence, it boasts over 25 acres of land. Most of all, it includes a vineyard, 150-person capacitance infinity pool, reflecting pool, tennis court, and the list is endless. The One Hyde Park, London, takes the sixth position at $15.4 million, owned by Renat Akhmenov. This grandiose penthouse is a predominant presidential complex situated in the locale of Knightsbridge in London. Thus, this extraordinary five-bedroom apartment redefines a luxurious modern living with a dramatic interior designing the stellar craftsmanship. This definitely had to feature on this list. Most of all, this unique apartment set has a gigantic entryway with an amazing view and glass lines. As a result, the furniture and seating speaks volumes of the luxury life it had potential to deliver, and pictures are proof. Moreover, it contains some masterpieces from the great collection of Ashbourne Samuel Gallery. At number 5, the Fairfield Sagaponack, New York, at $249 million, owned by Ira Renat. This luxurious abode is housed by an American investor and businessman of over $6.5 billion worth. Ira Renat. Thus, he features among the most influential personalities with nation's largest privately held industrial empires. It is a beach-front house in the town of Sagaponack in New York. Most of all, it is considered to be one of the largest occupied residential compounds in US. Furthermore, the house faces the Atlantic Ocean and measures 63 acres of 110,000 square feet and includes the 66,000 square foot main house, an Italianate facade, 29 bedrooms and 39 bathrooms, and 91-foot-long formal dining room. In addition, it has a bowling alley, basketball, 2 tennis courts, and a hot tub worth $150 million. Finally, it was charged a property tax worth $397,559 in the year 2007. The Tour Eden Monte Carlo in Monaco ranks the fourth position at $400 million, owned by Mazzocco. Eden Tower, positioned in the Principality of Monaco, it is a 170 meters high double skyscraper that embodied the first high-rise in the city estate of Monaco. In fact, it features as the second tallest building on Europe's Mediterranean coast. This luxurious space justifies its presence in this list as it features 50 floors, 259 residences, 161 lower-floor apartments, 10 subterranean levels with 543 parking spaces. Apart from this, despite being a house, it has retail shops, offices, business centers, also wellness centers such as SPA, a fitness center, and swimming pool. At number 3, the Villa Leopolda Ville franchise Saint-Malo in France at $750 million owned by Larry Safara. The Villa Leopolda, a gigantic detached villa of the Ville franchise Saint-Malo. It is located in the Alpes-Maritimes department on the French Riviera. The villa has been housed by the nobles of France and stretches over 18 acres of land. It was designed by an American architect, Ogden Codman. This happened when the estate belonged to King Leopold II of Belgium, that he presented to his mistress Blanche Zeller Josephine de la Croix. Like the Blossom Estate, this majestic villa was part of the country's historic heritage too. Moreover, it's built in the style of the Belle Epoque. At number 2, the Interior Mumbai at $1 billion, owned by Mukesh Ambani. At number 2, the Antler Mumbai at $1 billion. Antler is India's business tycoon and chairman of Reliance Industries, Mukesh Ambani's South Mumbai house. First of all, it is also referred to as a crown property with the expenses that succeed the royal house, Buckingham Palace. This palatial house was being named after the mystic land of Antler. Moreover, it is situated on the prime location of Altamount Road, Kumbala Hill in metropolitan Mumbai. The house is titled as the tallest single-family house in the world and the world's most expensive private residential property, etc. It indoctrinated with safety from earthquakes with as high as 8.0 reading on the Richter scale. Blossom Estate, Palm Beach, ranks the first position in Florida at 4.1 billion shillings, owned by Ken Griffin. Bingham Blossom House of the Figalas has historic omnipresence in the domain of home and landscaped estates. Being located at the prime location of the Palm Beach country, southeastern Florida, it has been a victim of fire that led to its demolition. Moreover, it was constructed at the south of the palatial residence of Figalas in 1919. Thus, the latter was a huge Mediterranean revival-style complex. It was conceived in design and shaped by architect Abraham Garfield. Most of all, this building was a part of the U.S. National Register of Historic Places. Thus, it was documented by the Historic American Building Survey in 1972. Thus, there is a lot to cover under the house goals list.